master teacher Surabhi from Vedantu. How is everyone doing today? Morning, 11 o'clock. Hello. Hi Sarmissa, hi Kanav, hi Sri, hi Rani. Guys, welcome to the class today where we will be doing your very third part of the chapter, From Trade to Territory, the company establishes power. Now, of course, आप कहोगे कि मैम ये चैप्टर तो चला ही जा रहा है पूरे हफ्ते. नाउ कंपनी ने भी तो इतना टाइम लगाया पूरा पावर एस्टैब्लिश करने में, सो वील टेक अ लिटिल टाइम ना टू अंडरस्टैंड द चैप्टर. सो टुडे इज योर थर्ड सेशन, सो वेलकम टू द क्लास. लेट मी सी हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर प्रेजेंट टुडे. Hi Kanan, yes of course. Hi Torsha, hi Debasmita, hi Lakshmi, hi Jaya, hi Smita, hi Kasnava, hi Debasmita, hi Lakshmi, hi Connect with Surekha, hi Sai Shri, hi Rhythm. Thank you. Hi Moni, hi Dhwani, hi Priya. All right guys, show me your attendance by giving me a thumbs up. Give me a like right now to the video so that I also feel motivated to start this session today. Now before we start, let us go over the weekly schedule of the week. We've already done this. Guys, ये standalone, if you have not watched, do watch it. It's very interesting as to why did pirates wear an eye patch. We completed the second session yesterday, and today we are going to do the third part of this chapter. I have also added an extra session for tomorrow, guys. Saturday, 11 o'clock tomorrow. We are going to complete this chapter and have the final Mentee attack. Lots of questions tomorrow that we are going to do. So be there for that also. Kal, we are finally going to complete that chapter, From Trade to Territory. Just a second. Okay, sorry. I thought I had by a chance, kind of stopped the recording, but it's going. All right. So guys, if you're new to the Young Wonders channel, do subscribe to the channel because on this channel we do your class 6 to 8 academic sessions as well as some fun motivating sessions. If you are here and very excited for today's session, give me a thumbs up. Attendance abhi turant thok do. I am waiting. All right, there are 140 students watching but very few likes. Come on. They give me 200 right now. Call your friends, call everyone. Hi Priya, hi Nikhil, hi Aditi, hi Kumari, hi Beauty, hi Sanjay, hi Sushant, hi Pravin, hi Priya, hi Jagriti. Divya, hello. My pro student, my Vedantu, long-term students are also here revising. Good job. Hi Avni, good job. Hi Jaya, hi Abhirudhi. All right. So guys, I'm waiting for a thumbs up before... I will not go ahead until you give me that thumbs up, that like in the video. Then I will start. Okay? Alright. So before we go ahead, let's look at who are our homework superstars of the day. What was the homework? I've given you a homework ki who were on the two sides of the Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar, and who were the three powerful Nawabs of Bengal who stood up against the British. So guys, one thing, a lot of you had given me the wrong answer for the Battle of Buxar. Battle of Buxar was fought not between Mir Jafar and the East India Company. It was fought between the Nawab of Awadh, the Mughal Emperor, and Mir Qasim. So a lot of you gave me Mir Jafar. If you are one of those people, do remember it is Mir Qasim. Alright, and the three Bengal Nawabs, I think everyone gave me the correct answer. Murshid Quli Khan, Ali Vardi Khan, and finally is Siraj-ud-Dawla. Okay, so who are the superstars? We have Jashwant, Krishna, Secret Sensation, Sri Varsha, Anshika. They were the top five. 5 random names. I try to take new names every time. We have Kriti, Gargi, Komal, Harshika, and Nikshep. Give them an applause. And finally, this time everyone had made the extra effort. I don't know if you guys were cheating, just copying each other's answers, but a lot of you gave me the extra effort answer. But I randomly selected 3. Meet Abhirudhi and Aswathi US. Are you from US? That's why it has US in it. Do let me know. So guys, congratulations. Great Abhishek. Homework winners, yes. You did not do. Why Lakshmi? Why didn't you do the homework? You are at home. I gave you work. Do the homework. Hi, Vipesh. Pratyaksha, I already taught the Battle of Plasse and Buxar in the yesterday's session. In yesterday's session. So if you were not there present in the session, please go watch it. Okay? Which chapter next? We'll do civics next. All right. Now, before we start with the session, let's begin with a beautiful thought. Subah 11 baj rahe, proper nashta washta ho gaya hai. So let's start our session with a beautiful thought. You get what you work for, not what you wish for. Ultimately, हम कुछ भी चाहते हैं, इस दुनिया में, we have to work for it. सिर्फ wish करने से, सिर्फ सपने देखने से कुछ नहीं होगा. Nelson Mandela had a dream, but he worked for his dream. Right? So with that thought, let us start working on our social studies abhi se so that we do well in our exams. All right? All right. Ma'am, I want to be first, but I don't know. It's okay, Suneet. Maybe next time. You are new. Joskika. Guys, if you are new, subscribe to the channel. And we've already done half of the chapter. You can watch that video also. Priya, it will happen. Don't worry. All right. So let's begin. Can we begin? Can we start? Can we quickly start? Thank you, Megha. Karthik, hello. Guys, if I keep doing hello, then that's it. 1 hour will go in this hello hi only. Can we start? All right. So, we have started with this chapter from trade to territory. We understood how the East India Company came to India, how eventually trade led to battle. All of this has been done. In the last class, we studied about the Battle of Plasse and the Battle of Buxar. How after the Battle of Buxar, the mood of the East India Company changes. Now they start thinking कि यार ये देश में तो बहुत पैसा है, बहुत gold है, this country has a lot of wealth. Why don't we become Nawabs ourselves? Right? Why don't we become Nawabs ourselves? And that is what happens. The Mughal emperor gives them the Diwani rights of the Bengal provinces and the East India Company officials for the very first time. Our country is ruled. Okay, not for the first time, but by the Western people. Now, guys, a lot of people said that, ma'am, even the Delhi Sultans, or the Mughals, they were also foreigners who had come to our country. So, our Britishers also came. But, guys, there is a huge difference. When the Delhi Sultanate established their empire, or the Mughal Empire established their empire, they made this country their own. है ना, मतलब हमारे देश को ऐसे छोड़ के और लूट के नहीं चले गए वो. They made this country their own. Art, architecture, like. Britishers had come to India only to trade, and when they were establishing their control in India, they only wanted to loot this country. Their main aim was to make profit. Alright, so it's not the same thing. Okay? Alright, which chapter next? I will tell you. Even I don't know which chapter next. I'll have to think. Someone ran behind me. Who was it? Ghost? Alright, so let's quickly begin. Okay. So from trade to territory, the company establishes power. Today we are going to understand how, till now, the East India Company has taken over Awadh, parts of Bengal, Madras. We don't study Madras in this chapter, but that's also a very interesting story. Eventually, the company rule expands across India. So we are going to take the example of how they took over Mysore, Marathas, and what kind of policies did they bring that led to them establishing their power. क्या-क्या उन्होंने किया कि वो इतने बड़े रूलर बन गए. ठीक है, ये हम पढ़ेंगे आज के चैप्टर में. Right. Where do you live? Indra, I live in a house. What about you? ठीक है, so let's begin. Okay, now guys, you are going to think कि हाँ, Battle of Plasse, Battle of Buxar के बाद East India Company ने अपना रूल ऐसे establish किया कि उन्होंने war पे चले गए. They started battling other Rajas and Nawabs and established their control. But that's actually not true. The East India Company, whatever you say about them, they were very, very cunning and smart. They realized that India, this huge territory has a lot of wealth that we can take. Has a lot of gold that we can take, a lot of fertile land that we can use, right? So instead of a direct military confrontation, instead of going and attacking Rajas, they used a variety of political, economic and diplomatic methods to take over our country. Matlab, they used a lot of manipulative methods. What did they do? उन्होंने ना कुछ spies और residents appoint किए. ठीक है? What are residents? Residents are like the spies who went and sat in the Raja's court. For example, मैं East India Company हूँ. You know, I see कि हाँ, this is like this land, बहुत सारा gold है, but I don't know anything about this country. If I go and attack Punjab, is Punjab strong? Is Punjab weak? How can I attack Punjab? Remember, the East India Company won in Bengal only because Mir Jafar was the traitor. नहीं तो वो नहीं जीतता. It was not that strong. So, you know, East India Company wanted to know who are the traitors in every kingdom, how they can weaken that kingdom. Only then they attacked. So, they will get that information only if they have a spy in that area. So, they send their residents or spies in different parts of this territory to find out, you know, which kingdom, how much gold they have, what king is strong, is there any rival of a king? King का कोई दुश्मन है क्या जिसका हम फायदा उठा के उस kingdom को attack कर सकते हैं, right? So they sent different residents across the territory. That is the first point. Second point is that the East India Company also took out a lot of policies to weaken our country. One such policy was the policy of subsidiary alliance. This policy was taken out by this guy called Richard Wellesley. Remember, subsidiary alliance was taken out by Richard Wellesley. According to this policy, जो भी Indian rulers ये policy sign करेंगे, those Indian rulers were not allowed to have their own independent army. Now you will say that, ma'am, if they don't have their own independent army, how will they protect themselves from enemies? The Britishers said, the East India Company said that you don't need to keep an independent army. If someone attacks you, we will provide you with a subsidiary force. Subsidiary matlab extra, supplementary. We will provide you with a subsidiary armed force. We will provide you with the army. But in return, you will have to pay us a certain amount of money. Let's say 10,000 rupees you will have to pay us per month. If someone attacks you, we will send you an army. You know, Indian Rajas thought, "Arey, ye to very good. We don't have to maintain an army. We don't have to, you know, take care of them. These Englishmen are providing us with an army if we are ever attacked," without realizing that the English East India Company were the real tigers of the jungle, right? But anyways, अब क्या हुआ? Britishers ने बोला that if you fail to make your payment, if you fail to give us that 10,000 rupees per month, then as punishment, as penalty, we will take a part of your territory. ठीक है? Very smart, right? So in this way, the East India Company made sure कि जो हमारे Indian rulers हैं उन पे army ही ना बचे, right? They will not have their army. They are dependent upon the British for force, and the Britishers get a lot of money from the Indian rulers, right? I hope you got it. The policy of subsidiary alliance. Guys, what is this? Take my name, take my name. Concentrate on the class, no? All right. So two kingdoms whose territory was taken away under this policy was Awadh and Hyderabad. All right. Two territories you have to remember. Okay. So let's understand the next part of the, you know, Indian area which they took over, and that is Mysore. Guys, now Tipu Sultan is called the Tiger of Mysore. Why is that? Tell me in the comment section below. One line. Why is Tipu Sultan called the Tiger of Mysore? But let's understand this. So guys, Mysore today is a very small city, but you know, in those times, this entire area was Mysore. And it was located in a very strategic, बहुत ही ज़्यादा सही जगह पे located था, where all the ships from Europe would come and land, मतलब land their ships. They would buy a lot of spices from this area. So this entire area was very rich in cardamom, in your pepper, in sandalwood. Even today when you go to Mysore, you buy your sandalwood, right? Chandan. So all of these ships from Europe would come to Mysore, land their ships and buy these goods. So very important area. This entire coast is called the Malabar coast. And Mysore kind of controlled this entire coast. Who was allowed to come, who was not allowed to come, etc. So you understood why Mysore is important? So now let's begin. Now initially, Mysore was ruled by the Wodeyars. You don't have to go into the detail. Just know that Mysore was initially ruled by the Wodeyars. Wodeyars were defeated by Hyder Ali. Hyder Ali took over Mysore. After Hyder Ali dies, his son Tipu Sultan took over Mysore. Tipu Sultan, I'm sure all of you must have heard about it. Great guy. You know, he was someone who was very interested in science. He has made a major contribution in rocket science. He made his own rockets. So, you know, I mean, his contribution is so huge that even offices in NASA, in ISRO has his photo. So, you know, it's like, he's a great guy. Anyways, so Tipu Sultan was very close, not to the British East India Company, but to the French. He was very close with the French East India Company. And French East India Company, British East India Company hate each other. So Tipu Sultan also did not prefer the British East India Company. In 1785, he said that no more, that, you know, certain things from Mysore like sandalwood, pepper, cardamom will no longer be exported from the Malabar coast. He further said that East India Company is banned from my territory. Okay, I'm going to repeat this part. Tipu Sultan in 1785 made a declaration that the East India Company is banned from my territory. None of my merchants will be allowed to trade with them. Further, export of sandalwood, pepper and cardamom is banned or stopped throughout the kingdom. Now, East India Company is powerful. You know, from a rabbit, it has grown into a tiger. It is thinking, we have taken over Bengal, we have taken over Awadh. And this guy, Tipu Sultan, has the audacity. इसकी हिम्मत कैसे हुई कि हमसे बोल रहे कि हम trade नहीं कर सकते इसके kingdom में? How does he have the audacity to say that? Right? This made the British furious. Britishers said that this guy is arrogant. He's ambitious. We need to squash him like an ant or a cockroach that he is. Right? So they started a military confrontation, a very long, prolonged war with Mysore, with Tipu Sultan. 4 wars were fought. The first war was in 1767, then it was 1780, 1790 and 1799. The final battle was the Battle of Seringapatam. Guys, Seringapatam is the capital of the Mysore area. Okay, remember, Tipu Sultan, however, died. You know, he died trying to defend his capital of Seringapatam. After he was defeated, East India Company put the Wodeyars, remember Wodeyar dynasty initially ruled Mysore, they put the Wodeyars as the puppet rulers of Mysore and imposed the policy of subsidiary alliance on the state. You know what subsidiary alliance is? I told you that they were not allowed to have their own independent army and they had to pay the East India Company a huge amount of money every month. The Britishers are very smart. You know, they don't have to take the effort of ruling the territory, but they are getting lots of money from the Wodeyars, right? All right. Okay, Payal. Do give Vedantu that suggestion. Okay, the next is war with the Marathas. Now, guys, you're going to before I go into that, you're going to wonder, ma'am, how did the East India Company defeat Tipu Sultan? He had rockets. He was so smart. He had the support of the French East India Company. You know, how did he get defeated? The reason is, again, in India, one thing is constant, and that is betrayal, right? So, the Marathas took the East India Company side in their war against Mysore. Because, you know, East India Company told Marathas that, look, if you come on our side, we will give you part of Mysore to you. Okay? Got it? Yes, Abhishek, that is correct. Alright, next is the Marathas. Now, guys, the Marathas were the next very strong empire in India. You know, after the Mysore territory, it was the Marathas who were coming up as very strong. And the East India Company had their sights on the Marathas कि ये लोग ज़्यादा strong हो रहे हैं, इन पे attack किया जाए next. They are sitting on very fertile land. They have a lot of wealth that we can take, right? Marathas thought we are safe from the East India Company. है ना? Why are we safe from the East India Company? Just a second. Because we attacked, you know, we helped the East India Company to attack Mysore, right? Alright, so let's understand a little bit of a background of the Marathas before we go ahead. Okay? So, the Maratha Empire, initially, if you remember your 7th standard history, they initially wanted to defeat Aurangzeb and wanted to take over Delhi, but they were not able to do so. They were defeated in the third battle of Panipat in 1761. Again, guys, detail में मत जाओ, इतना ही है book में, so don't go into the detail. The Marathas were not able to take over Delhi. They were defeated in the third battle of Panipat. After that, they said, okay, let us be in our own territory. Now, let's understand a little bit about the Marathas. The Marathas were not like any other kingdom. They were divided into different states. Each state was ruled by a Sardar or a chief. You know, for example, the Scindia, the Olkar, the Gaikwad, the Bhosle, right? All of these Sardars came under the principal minister or the prime minister or the Peshwa. You must have seen the movie Peshwa Baji Rao, right? So you have the entire Maratha kingdom divided into small states. All of these states was ruled by the Peshwa or the principal minister. Okay, that is how the kingdom was ruled. We have some very popular Maratha soldiers like Mahatji Scindia and Nana Fadnis. Right. Now, the Marathas, the English East India Company also attacked the Marathas through a military confrontation. The first war went on and on for years. Finally, in 1782, both sides decided that, look, we are not winning, we are losing people, let us sign a treaty of Salbai, where it was decided that no one is a victor. कोई नहीं जीता. जैसे आप लड़ते रहते हो, पर आप बोलते हम थक गए. We are tired. Now let's just agree that we will not fight for the next 20 years and there is no clear victor. Tie हो गया. The second Anglo-Maratha War was fought on different fronts. That means from different parts, the East India Company tried to attack the Maratha Empire and they were able to take some territories of the Marathas. Finally, the third Anglo-Maratha War, wherever the term Anglo comes, that means the East India Company, Maratha War of 1817 to 19, 2 years. It was the crushing blow to the Maratha power. Alright? Anglo-Maratha, guys, whenever the term Anglo comes, it means a foreign power. In this case, Anglo is the East India Company. Alright? Okay, now after the Marathas were defeated, the Peshwa, the prime minister of the Marathas, he was sent away from Kanpur to Bittur. He was told that, okay, Kanpur, he was pushed away from Pune to Bittur near Kanpur. Why? Why didn't they kill the Peshwa? Because they wanted to show the people, look how crushingly we have defeated you. हमने तुमको इतनी बुरी तरीके से हरा दिया कि we don't even need to kill your Peshwa. We are putting him in, Bittur, the small gaon, the small village. There we will give him a pension upon which he will live and, we are taking over your territory. So in this way, the East India Company had complete control over this huge part of our Indian territory. Peshwa Janvi, I told you, Peshwa is like the prime minister of the entire Maratha kingdom. Okay? Got it? Please make a video on how to remember dates in history. I will be doing that. Okay. Now, the next very important policy is the claim to paramountcy. Guys, एक हमने policy कर ली है, Policy of Subsidiary Alliance by Richard Wellesley. Second is the policy of paramountcy that was taken out by Lord Hastings. Actually, this is not the guy. This is a wrong picture. This is Warren Hastings. Lord Hastings was the Governor General, but he was not Warren Hastings, the first Governor General. Another man whose name was also Hastings, he took out this policy. Okay? Now, Lord Hastings said, he actually took the entire British supremacy to another level. Isne bola, very handsome guy said, that the power of British rule is supreme. The power of British rule is even greater than the Indian states. The authority of the East India Company in India is supreme. Alright? If today anyone threatens our interest in India or anyone goes against us, it is justified that we will take over that territory. क्या समझे? मतलब ये बोल रहा है कि अभी हम लोग सुप्रीम है. We are God in India. If anyone goes against us, we will take their territory away. And you cannot say anything to us. Of course, you will say कि मैम ये ब्रिटिशर्स कहे जा रहे हैं कुछ भी, हम क्या बैठे थे डक्स की तरह? No. We fought against them. You know, there were a lot of rebellions around the country against the East India Company. But you have to realize कि इस point तक East India Company बहुत strong हो गई थी. You know, it had gotten very strong, right? All right. Another development was taking place. There was this, you know, यहाँ पर Russia है. We have Russia. Then we have Afghanistan. We have Pakistan. Then we have India. Although India, you know, there was no country like India then. This huge territory was called Hindustan. But anyways, so Russia was, you know, establishing its power then. The Soviet Union that we came to know, वो भी अपना kingdom बढ़ा रही थी. It was also taking parts of the territory. Just give me a second. Let me change my pen color. Guys, this chapter tough hai, so I hope you are listening carefully, right? So Russia was trying to expand its territory. यहाँ पर the East India Company got scared. What if Russia comes to India, right? So the East India Company went to Afghanistan and started taking over all of this territory by fighting with Afghanistan between 1838 and 1842. It established an indirect company rule here. Indirect matlab they put their puppet rulers in Afghanistan so that even if Russia tries to come to India, Afghanistan will act as a buffer country, stopping the Russians from entering India. Got it? रशिया जो है वो भी अपना किंगडम बड़ा करने की कोशिश कर रहा था, यू नो, वो भी इंडिया की तरफ आने की कोशिश कर रहा था. ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी ने सोचा अफगानिस्तान बीच में आता है, लेट अस गो टेक ओवर अफगानिस्तान, पुट आवर पपेट रूलर्स सो दैट व्हेनेवर रशिया ट्राइज टू कम टू इंडिया, यू नो, अफगानिस्तान इज देयर प्रोटेक्टिंग अस. सिंपल, वेरी सिंपल. यस, ऑलराइट. In this way, Sindh was taken over in 1843. We had this huge territory called the Sikh Kingdom, you know, that was ruled by Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Now, Maharaja Ranjit Singh's story is super awesome. I think I should do a session on him. But anyways, Maharaja Ranjit Singh was a very, very strong ruler who ruled the Sikh Kingdom. The Britishers knew they could not defeat Maharaja Ranjit Singh, so they waited. When he died, that is when they attacked the Sikh kingdom and Punjab and Sikh was annexed next. Okay, this is how they took over our entire country. Got it? Thank you, Bhavna. Nandini, I know, but Nandini, you are in my full term batch also, na? So don't worry, you can revise there. Alright, so the next policy that the Britishers took out was the policy of Doctrine of Lapse. बहुत ही famous policy है. You know, anyone who studied the story of Rani of Jhansi must know about this policy. So what is it? This policy was taken out by Lord Dalhousie. Guys, remember, Richard Wellesley took out the policy of Paramountcy. I forgot, sorry, of subsidiary alliance. Lord Hastings took out the policy of Paramountcy. Lord Dalhousie took out the policy of Doctrine of Lapse. अब ये पॉलिसी कहाँ से आई? According to this policy, if any Indian ruler dies without a natural male heir, his kingdom would lapse, that is, become a part of company territory. इसका मतलब, if I am the ruler, ठीक है, and I do not have my own son, natural, I cannot adopt, it has to be a natural male heir, then when I die, my kingdom will be going to the Britishers, will lapse to the East India Company. Got it? Simple? Yes? Now, a lot of Indian rulers obviously protested against it. One such ruler was our very own Rani Lakshmi Bai, who said that I don't have a son of my own, but I've adopted a son. You know, he will rule Jhansi. Britishers said that no, this is not done. According to the Doctrine of Lapse, your son should be your own natural heir. You know, it cannot be adopted. So in this way, they attacked Jhansi, they attacked Satara, Sambalpur, Udaipur, Nagpur, and took an Awadh, later on Awadh, and took over this entire territory. Now guys, all of these policies of the British, you know, it was not fair. These foreigners have come to our country, by little, manipulating our Nawabs, our leaders. They took over this huge territory. People felt humiliated. They were getting very upset and angry with the Britishers. And we will see, when we do the chapter of the revolt of 1857, exactly what happens. That, you know, people come together to fight against such a strong power. All right. Thank you, Study with Avni, to be my pankha. So guys, that is it. This is how the company rule expanded. In the next session, we will understand how they administered India. This is a tough chapter. अगर आप ध्यान से नहीं सुनोगे तो कुछ समझ नहीं आएगा. So you need to listen very, very carefully. What is Maratha? Maratha was a kingdom. 7th standard में भी तो पढ़ा था. It was this huge kingdom. All right. So let's move on to Mentee. But as usual, before Mentee, very quickly, guys, I have my 3 batches starting. 8G, 8H, 8I. अगर अभी समझ नहीं आ रहा, and I've left a lot of parts of the chapter, but we will do that in our long term and micro courses. So this is the 8th standard batches. 7th standard और 6th standard के भी batches शुरू होने वाले हैं this and next week. So if you have friends there, you can tell them about me, and if they want to join, they can join right now. Why to join? What do you get? You get live classes where you directly learn from me. अगर आपको doubts आते हैं YouTube पे, I can't solve all your doubts. So all your doubts are also solved during the class. All right. ऐसा, we also have very interactive quizzes, match the following. If धीरे-धीरे we'll also do map-based questions. We have a fastest fingers list. Mentee, it's a very slow, but our quizzes are very fast. So we have a lot of fun in the class. Apart from that, you can compete with students around the world. So we have students coming from Saudi Arabia, USA. So all of these students in one class is super fun. Apart from that, कभी-कभी अगर आप class miss कर जाते हो, birthday हो गया, कुछ भी हो गया, अगर miss कर जाते हो, you can watch the replay. And when you are watching the replay of the session, आप quizzes दे सकते हो, and your name can be on the leaderboard. तो boring नहीं होता replay देखना. जैसे यहाँ पर तो you have to be in the live session ना to do the mentee, नहीं तो you will miss out. Next is, of course, you get all the notes that you can download, handwritten notes of the teacher as well. And finally, ये वाला तो सबसे ज़्यादा important है मेरे हिसाब से. You get unlimited micro course. That means that I take micro courses throughout the year. मेरे शुरू होने वाले हैं. तो when you are enrolled in our pro subscription program, let's say trade to territory आपको ठीक से समझ नहीं आया, या फिर एग्जाम से पहले आप सब भूल गए कौन था डलहौजी, कौन था ये हेस्टिंग्स, कौन था ये सब्सिडियरी अलायंस. So you can come back and come to my micro course जो throughout the year चलते हैं, where we do the entire chapter in 2-3 sessions, and that is when we can interact with each other because it's a little cool and it's a little chill, right? All right, next, how to get into my batch and how to get into Vedantu. There is a link in the description below. You go to that link. So जैसे ये वाला video, let me be chutanku for a little while. This video, guys, last session, lecture 2. If you've not seen it, please watch it. नहीं तो कहोगे कि समझ नहीं आ रहा. You go to this link in the description. ये खुल जाएगा आपका beautiful सा page. Class 8 लिखा है, but you can edit it and go to your class 7 or class 6. तो 3 programs है, Pro Light, Pro Classic, Pro Premium. If you are someone who just wants कि मैम ठीक से पढ़ा दे, हमें सब समझ आ जाएगा, क्लास में डाउट सॉल्व हो जाए, we get our quizzes, we get our assignments, we get replay, you can go for your Pro Light subscription. For the entire year, this is the amount. It's a huge amount, so I will say try it for 1 month. See how you like it. कैसे वो मैच करता है आपके स्कूल से, कैसे वो आपको मैच करता है. Try it for 1 month and you can use the coupon code SUGPRO. ठीक है, ये SUG Pro है जो आपको धमाकेदार डिस्काउंट देता है. Then you have the classic. If you're a student who wants your doubts solved even after class, you can take the classic. And if you are someone जो चाहता है कि बस 20 लोग 15 लोग ही हो क्लास में, टीचर का पूरा अटेंशन मेरे ऊपर हो, the teacher only looks at me and takes care of me, then you can join the premium batch where you also get a personal mentor. How the personal mentor works, you can watch the video and you can take the subscription for 5,400 rupees. ये सबसे ज़्यादा महंगा है because you're getting a lot in it, right? I would say Pro Light try कर लो guys. एक बार वेदांतु का platform, just try it out for once. I'm not forcing anyone. If you like it, you can take it for the entire year. We also offer not just social studies, but science, English and maths, general knowledge as well. ठीक है, तो काफी सारे चिप्स मिल रहे हैं आपको इस लेस के पैकेट में. Every class ends up being just rupees 10 to 15 per class. All right, simple. Yes, Sorsha micro course I will be taking soon, so don't worry about that. All right, so let us go to the mentee. But one more thing which I forgot to say is that we are also saying that we give you a Vedantu improvement promise कि सारा पैसा, ऐसा you guys should not feel that ma'am we are wasting so much money. So we are promising you at Vedantu that you are going to improve. So if you are a student who gets 80%, we will make sure that you get 90% in your school exams. जो भी आपका aim है, you are going to improve. All you have to do is come to our classes, attend my classes, do your test and assignments that I will send you, and I will make sure that you do well in your exams. ठीक है? Finally guys, very important, coupon code use करना मेरे बैच में आने के लिए SUG Pro. Alright? Okay, Mentee time, जिसके लिए सबका इंतजार था. Mentee code is 99888796 is the Mentee code. Ma'am, don't take improvement challenge. Nikhil, why? You think I can't improve anyone? Don't worry. Vedantu is sure. हमें पक्का sure है कि हमारी teaching से बच्चे improve होंगे. हमारे test assignments, platform से you guys will see an improvement. Navya, it's okay if you're late. Just do the Mentee and you can watch the replay. Diksha नाम ले लिया. Ma'am, why before name of Britishers it is written Lord? So Vishal, these titles such as your Lord or your Baron, all of these was given by the Queen. So it is a tradition that has been going on in Britain for a very long time, since the medieval times. So people who had land, they were given titles by the Queen. So when these people, would come to India, some of them already had titles. When they earned a lot of money, the Queen would give them the title of Lord. ठीक है? All right, चलो Mentee पे चलते हैं. Let me refresh the page. Ma'am, please tell answer of homework again. Homework था कि Battle of Plassey में, we had the East India Company headed by Robert Clive and Siraj-ud-Dawla on one side. Siraj-ud-Dawla was defeated, and we have Battle of Buxar, जिसमें you have Mir Qasim on one side, East India Company on the other, right? Thank you, Anita. Oh, let me be Chutanku. No, this is me, Chutanku. Bhavyansh, why will I ignore you? Are you my boyfriend that I will ignore you? What is this? Nandini, it will happen, don't worry. Alright, quickly guys. Also, give me a thumbs up to this video right now. Jaldi se, tabhi I will go ahead. Adjusted the screen, bacha. Adjusted the screen, Ajay, Shivangi. Right, quickly, jaldi se aa jao. I am your pankha, bed, everything. Thank you. Be my AC. Alright, today's homework. Yes, I will give today homework at the end of the session. Don't worry. Alright, so quickly begin. The code is 99888796. Thank you, Rudra. Hi, Kanav. Alright, the first question is in front of your screens. Dash was the capital of Mysore under Tipu Sultan. Calicut, Mangalore, Seringapatam, or Masulipatam. Tipu Sultan died defending his capital. Come on, you can do this. Okay, I think everyone knows the answer. You guys are giving me the correct answer. Good job. Divyansh, are you sure that's the answer? Time is up. The fastest, we have the answers here. We have the Seringapatam is correct. Seringapatam was the capital of Mysore. Tipu Sultan died fighting the East India Company, defending his capital. He had a sword in his hand, and even that sword was taken away by the East India Company, and even today it is placed in the British Museum. I mean, they still have not returned it to us. Anyways, coming back, we have Swayamjeet Sahu. Bacha, class 7 standard ki students are doing better than you. What are you doing? My class 8 students. Then we have Khushbu, Shamika, Sakshi, my fan. Thank you, Bacha. Sakshya, Pingu, Torsha. Thank you, Torsha. Love you too. Jashwant. Okay, today pakka I will check the telegram. Harsh and Alia. who are on top of the leaderboard. ये सही है. You guys can talk to me through the leaderboard. All right. The second question. After the second Anglo-Maratha war, Peshwa was sent to exile near. When the Marathas were defeated, where was the Peshwa sent? To Lucknow, to Bithur near Kanpur, to Delhi, or to Amravati? Think about it. Maharashtra mein which area? I cannot give you a better hint. Come on. Bacha, Maharashtra mein study with Avni. Is Delhi in Maharashtra? Think. Harini, is Lucknow in Maharashtra? Yes, Bittur. Bittur is the small area near Kanpur. Alright? Okay, let's look at the leaderboard. Thoda sa mushkil chapter hai. It's a little tough chapter with tough questions. We have Khushbu who's on top. Then we have Shamika, Abhinav, Sanvi, Torsha, love you too, Jashwant, Krishna, Alia, Kritarth, the Mentee king, and Sarmishtha on top of the leaderboard. Good job. Yes, Shreya. That's how I give you hint. I give you so much hint that even then you give me the wrong answer. Navya, I'll give you the homework. Who introduced the Doctrine of Lapse? Lord Canning, Lord Dalhousie, Lord Clive, or Lord Curzon? Okay, come on. Doctrine of Lapse, according to which if an Indian ruler does not have a natural male heir, अगर उसका खुद का एक son नहीं हुआ, एक लड़का नहीं हुआ, then that territory will be lapsed to the East India Company. Oh yes, the answer is Lord Dalhousie was the mastermind behind this policy. Right. Let's look at the leaderboard. We have I am Khushbu on top. Then we have Sanvi, Abhinav, Torsha, Alia, Krishna, Shamika, Jashwant, Parikrama and Sarmishtha on top of the leaderboard. Ma'am, आपकी next class कब है? कल है guys. Tomorrow नहीं. Saturday 11 o'clock. The first Anglo-Maratha war ended with Treaty of Kanpur, Treaty of Salbai, Treaty of Bittur or Pune Treaty. First time the English East India Company, fought with the Marathas. They decided कि यार हम लड़े जा रहे हैं, we are fighting, no one is the victor. So they signed this treaty. Come on. Saksham, it was introduced by Vasco. Wow, कुछ भी. Vasco da Gama, it's like 1400s की time की बात है, right? We are right now in the 1600s, 1800s, time. The first Anglo-Maratha war ended with the Treaty of Salbai, where it was decided that no one is a clear victor and we will not fight for the next 20 years. Okay? Alright, the leaderboard is in front of us. Khushbu is on top. Then we have Torsha, Sanvi, Abhinav, Alia, Charvi, Ayman, Mrinmoy, Karthik and Triman. Wow, new names on the leaderboard. ये क्वेश्चन ने बिल्कुल बदल दिया लीडरबोर्ड का चेहरा. वनीता, explain again what to explain. During the British Afghan War, Maharaja Dash was the king of Punjab. Who was the king of Punjab? Zorawar Singh, Ranjit Singh, Surendra Singh or Fateh Singh? Very important. I told you he was a very strong ruler of Punjab. And actually of the entire Sikh kingdom, not just Punjab. And the East India Company tried, they thought let's attack Punjab. They did not because this king was ruling. Come on. Yes, the answer is Ranjit Singh. Good. Alright guys, so that was the Mentee. Before I give you the homework, let's see who is the Mentee king of today or queen. Mentee queen of today is I am Khushbu. Bacha, good job. You are truly fragrance for us, Khushbu. Good job guys. Taaliya baja do. Don't be jealous of Khushbu. Do tell her congratulations. Now let us go on to the homework question of the day. ये आपका मैच द फॉलोइंग होमवर्क है. एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट, इफ यू वांट एन एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट मेडल, यू विल टेल मी what were the 3 policies introduced by the British and who introduced them. ठीक है, that is it, simple. याद करो guys, try to use your memory. You can cheat but you will have to then learn it up. All right? Thank you. So guys, that's it for today. ये आपका homework question है, picture click कर लो. The top 5 students, random 5 students and extra effort students, their name will be in my homework superstars for the next class. Now before you go, if you are new to the channel, subscribe right now so that next class के बारे में आपको notification मिल जाए, and give me a attendance, like ठोक दो तुरंत video पे so that you know I get all your love. Alright, so guys, that's it. You can submit the homework in the comment section below. Today I will be signing out. This is your master teacher Surabhi. Bye bye.